The second half of 2025 is looking to be massive for VR games releasing on the MetaQuest, from blockbuster IPs to brand new titles that look incredible. These are the best of what's still to come in 2025. If you know anything about World War Z, you know it's all about massive zombie swarms, and bringing that to VR as a single-player, first-person shooter sounds absolutely insane in the best way. The idea of up to 200 zombies right in front of you in virtual reality is an absolute game-changer for immersion and intensity. It's not just about huge numbers though, it's about a truly visceral experience. With 7 playable characters and multiple difficulty settings, it sounds like there will be plenty of replayability and ways to tailor the challenge. What really grabs me are the adaptive zombies that respond to your actions. That level of intelligence from the Horde could make every encounter feel uniquely terrifying. World War Z VR promises to be an unparalleled zombie apocalypse experience in virtual reality, and I can't wait to see if it delivers on that promise. Developed by Twisted Pixel and Oculus Studios, Deadpool VR is promising to be everything we love about the merc with a mouth, but now you get to experience it like never before. Imagine dismembering enemies, then using their severed limbs as weapons, all while Deadpool cracks his wise-ass jokes right into your earballs. This isn't just a game, it's a showcase for how wonderfully wild VR can be when it's done right. I'm expecting a polished, fast-paced, and wildly entertaining experience that truly pushes the boundaries of what a VR action game can be. Battlemarked is an upcoming Dungeons & Dragons game that utilizes an updated and improved Demio system specifically designed for D&D. It truly looks like the perfect blend of tactical genius and rich fantasy. Imagine the incredible miniature turn-based combat we have loved in Demio, but now infused with the iconic lore of D&D. Dive headfirst into the Forgotten Realms to uncover sinister plots and face off against classic D&D monsters, spells, and abilities. Battlemarked emphasizes story and campaign progression through choice-based storytelling and cutscenes, enhancing Demio's core gameplay with a strong narrative focus. Plus, it's launching with 2 story-driven campaigns and offers cross-platform co-op for up to 4 players, allowing us to adventure with our friends regardless of their platform. This isn't just another game though, it's promising to be an incredibly immersive and collaborative D&D experience in a way we haven't seen before. Forefront is the new VR shooter game from Triangle Factory, the creators of Breaches and Hyperdash. It aims to deliver something truly massive to our headsets in the form of 32-player all-out warfare with land, sea, and air vehicles, all on expansive semi-destructible maps. The idea of leading charges or flying air support in VR sounds incredible. What excites me most about Forefront is its ambitious scale. We've been longing for large-scale battles in VR, and the inclusion of 32 players with vehicles across expansive, interactive maps is a significant advancement. Thief VR Legacy of Shadow is a complete reimagining of the iconic stealth series built specifically for VR. You'll step into the shadowy boots of an orphan thief fighting against the tyrannical regime in a dark steampunk city. The idea of physically crouching, hiding, extinguishing lights with water arrows or even my breath, along with mastering tactile lockpicking, sounds like the ultimate immersive stealth fantasy. Developed by Maze Theory and Vertigo Games, gives me a lot of confidence that they'll nail the core stealth mechanics while weaving in a compelling narrative about a sinister conspiracy and legendary artifacts. I hope they genuinely achieve that intense, tactical stealth gameplay, where every shadow feels like a safe space and every creak of the floorboards creates a moment of pure tension. I'm excited to discover how deep the immersive interactions will be, and whether this will become the definitive VR stealth experience we've been waiting for. If you're a fan of the original physics-based building madness, get ready for a whole new level of immersion with Besiege VR. Imagine building those outlandish medieval siege engines, or frankly anything your mind can conjure, with your own hands, piece by glorious destructive piece. The intuitive building system, with over 70 block types, truly lets your creativity run wild, whether you're crafting towering catapults, absurd flying contraptions, or even giant mechs. Feeling the true scale of these machines up close in VR, combined with the haptic feedback for every collision and explosion, is an absolute game changer. The best thing is that Besiege VR offers both structured challenges and boundless freedom, allowing you to dive into the 50-level campaign, systematically conquering kingdoms with increasingly complex designs, or just let loose in the expansive sandbox environments, experimenting with chaotic contraptions until something spectacularly breaks. Besiege VR offers an exciting combination of engineering, creativity, and thrilling destruction in an immersive environment. Roboquest is a fast-paced roguelite FPS transitioning to VR. Flat to VR Studios has been excelling with the games they bring to VR, and Roboquest is no exception, utilizing the same super vibrant cel-shaded world, procedurally generated levels for endless replayability, and of course, absolutely relentless hordes of ruthless machines to blast through. I'm incredibly hyped for the fluid movement and dual-wielding chaos this will bring to VR. Beyond the incredible speed and the massive arsenal of over 100 weapons, what truly sets Roboquest VR apart for me is the full 2-player co-op. Teaming up with a brobot to tackle these challenges, reviving each other during firefights, and strategically combining abilities to survive against seemingly overwhelming odds will be an absolute blast. The original Roboquest was fantastic, and bringing that fast-paced, high-energy action into virtual reality has the potential to be one of the most exciting VR titles this year. Reach isn't just another VR game, it sounds like a cinematic action adventure aiming for unprecedented immersion. It puts us in the shoes of a reluctant hero, caught between colliding realities, where every action genuinely impacts the story. That high agency combined with cinematic scale could offer a truly personal narrative within a rich, reactive world. The game focuses on tactile, full-body immersion through advanced physics and intuitive, gesture-driven traversal. Imagine fluidly jumping, climbing, and ziplining through breathtaking environments. The idea of emergent combat encounters against mythical threats and mastering versatile tools suggests a dynamic gameplay loop that goes beyond typical VR shooters. If Reach delivers on its promise to push VR boundaries with its compelling narrative and reactive world, it could be one of those games that are talked about for years to come. Memoreum is being developed by the team behind the incredible Half-Life Alyx mod Return to Rapture, which we know they can deliver atmosphere. You play as a doctor who awakens from stasis on a colonial ship to find the entire crew has fallen to a horrifying infection, turning them into grotesque monsters. What excites me about Memoreum is its blend of intense combat, puzzle solving, and exploration as you unravel the mystery of this outbreak. It sounds like a true survival horror experience, drawing inspiration from classics like Dead Space, which is a huge plus in my book. The added layer of your fragmented mind threatening to unravel promises an even deeper, more unsettling psychological horror element. If Memoreum can deliver a deeply immersive and unsettling atmosphere, this could become one of my favorite VR horror titles of the year. Remnant Protocol is an ambitious blend of genres. We're not just getting another spaceflight simulator, we're also getting an XCOM-inspired strategy layer seamlessly woven into intense, physics-based dogfighting. The idea of commanding a galactic rebellion from a hidden base, managing precious resources, and making critical decisions about everything from research to espionage, all while actively being hunted by the oppressive usurpers, sounds incredibly compelling. This isn't just about blowing up enemy ships, although those thrilling dogfights from the cockpit look incredible. Every choice you make back at Sanctuary, every resource allocated, every recruit trained directly impacts your fight against the totalitarian regime. It's a constant high-stakes balancing act between building your rebellion and avoiding the discovery of your secret base. That dynamic narrative and the risk of being hunted mean that every single playthrough promises to be unique, keeping us on our toes. I'm genuinely hyped for a VR game that offers both deep strategic thinking and visceral first-person action. It's a combination that could make Remnant Protocol a standout title when it launches. While those are the biggest games scheduled for the second half of 2025, some games could possibly be delayed, and there could be many new games announced or released that aren't even on our radar yet. If I have missed any games that you're excited about, please let me know in the comments.